Hey guys, Tad here from Attack of the Killer Podcast with a new Patreon exclusive bonus video for you, the attackers. As always, thank you so much for being an attacker, for supporting the podcast, watching these videos. Thanks to Roman for commenting because he's the only one that actually does, but I have love for the rest of you if you even watch these. Thank you to our newest Patreon supporter, Rose, an old friend of mine. Good to see you on the list, so hopefully you join the horror hangouts and watch these videos and join in all the fun. So this is a pretty standard Tad video, but it's not toys. I picked up a bunch of movies from various sources, and I was just sort of going to go through them and show off my recent score. Now, here in Iowa, the Midwest, we have a hardware store, home improvement, I don't know what you call it. Yeah, it's a home improvement store, I guess, called Menards, and you can buy like lumber and toilets and home things to fix your house up, and they have like a lumber yard and lawn and garden and shit. And I know Attacker Tony is like a manager there, which is pretty cool. And so I have a house, as you can see behind me, and when we're fixing things, we sometimes end up at Menards. And on my most recent trip to Menards, I saw this gigantic bin of movies right by the cash registers, and I thought, well, I'll dig my hand in there and see what kind of shit I pull out. I was sort of in a hurry, so I ended up seeing some cool titles, but I thought, I'll come back another day when we're not buying stuff. So I made a special trip, and I'm just going to go through some of the finds I had. So it's a $5 and less bin. Most of these were marked at more than $5, so I double-checked to make sure, and they were $5. So I have a couple of non-horror ones, and then, but I figured I'd include them in on this video. Never seen this, but The Freshman with Marlon Brando and Matthew Broderick. I love these Blu-rays that have the VHS look to the cover. Sort of cool. Looks like a tape coming out. Has like the spine that looks like a VHS tape. Obviously thinner, but the actual movie is just like a standard Blu-ray, but it's a cool, unique slip. It looks like it has a video rental sticker on it. But I've always, wanted to see that one, and it's $5. Joe Manganiello in Arch Enemy. I know some people who worked on this. It has a great cast. RLJE Films put it out. Just love what they do. Love a lot of their stuff. It has a lot of cool people. It has Glenn Howerton in this one too. Paul Scheer. Just some cool people. So I figured I would check this one out for $5. I think it's one of the producers. Yeah, I'm looking here. Elijah Wood. I've heard some great things, so I thought, why not check it out? And it was $5. So even with a cool embossed slip. So got that. This one still has a sticker on it. It was $5. The Straight Jacket and Berserk double feature. Really cool with Joan Crawford. Double feature, William Castle. Yeah, just for $5, I couldn't pass that up in the Old Mill Creek sort of crappy Blu-ray, but it works. Van Damme and Dennis Rodman in Double Team. This movie is pure 90s garbage. On the back it says rated R for non-stop action violence, which I love. This movie, I would say, is a guilty pleasure, but it's not a guilty pleasure. I don't feel guilty for loving anything Van Damme. It's all fun and stupid. Obviously one that's popped up on the show quite a bit, one I saw in theaters. Nick Cage in Color Out of Space for $5. I know it's on Shudder, which I love Shudder, and use the promo code AotKP for a free month of Shudder. But owning a physical copy, I had to, even though I probably should have splurged and bought it on 4K. I love this slip, the iridescence, really cool. And then one of Jason's favorites, and I really liked it too, was The Man Who Killed Hitler, and then The Bigfoot with Sam Elliott. Not quite a horror, but it made it on Jason's top horror list. I don't know. It's really cool. I don't know how often I'll watch it, but for $5, they had this in like a different cover. It was interesting. But yeah, that's what I picked up at Menards. And then I have one more to show off. I got this in the mail, and I haven't even opened it yet. As you can see with that A24 tape, it's not much of a surprise what it might be, but I saw this, and this popped up on my best of 2021 list year-end episode. So why not order it and own it? And this is probably my controversial pick, but I had to order it. I love what A24 does. This is cool. So, comes with this, which is like a black matte envelope with a gloss embossed A24 on it. I don't know what this is. It's sort of smashed in the box. Oh, it's just your packing slip. How crazy is that? They put your packing slip that you get in that fancy envelope, so I guess you get what you're paying for. And then they always put in a postcard to sort of promote an upcoming release. We're really looking forward to that. And then, of course, the actual thing is A24's Lamb with Noomi Rapace. Noomi Rapace. I love this movie. Freaked me the fuck out. Arguably not horror, I guess, but it was more unsettling than anything else I saw this year. And what A24 is doing is they're releasing their own collector's editions of their movies with, I think this has a really thick book. Has let's see if it says anything. Doesn't say. Has special features though, like the Midsummer 4K releases in the tall box doesn't have a single special feature on it. It's just a 4K movie. This has the short films, VFX reel, deleted scenes, production design sketches, storyboard sketches, some really cool stuff, and it's in 4K HDR, UHD with HDR. So I had to snag that. Probably more expensive than I should have paid, but Lamb was one of my favorites of last year, and this packaging is gorgeous, and I'm slowly getting back into physical media. So that's what I have for you this week. Again, thanks so much, Attackers, for what you do. We appreciate you and love you guys. Go ahead, leave a comment down there. I tried to get on the Patreon and replied to Roman's comments, but feel free, anybody who listens and is an Attacker, just say, hey, cool video, acknowledge that you're watching them so that we know that we're not just creating these for the void. So again, thanks so much, guys, and we'll see you next time on Attack of the Killer Podcast.